Hello again. Today I show you how to add an existing named satellite to your simulation. We start, as always, by clicking on the New button. This ensures that we are starting with no existing satellite in our simulation. Now, click on the Set to Now button and then recalculate the orbit. This ensures that the orbit simulation starts with your current time. This is not always necessary, but it is when we want to see a satellite's orbit in real time. To add a satellite, click on the Add Satellite button. You should now see the Set Initial Parameters dialog. From this dialog, select the two-line element set option. In the satellite name text box, type ISS for the International Space Station. Then, click on the Submit button. Now open the drop-down list under Select Satellite, like we show on my right. Choose the one with ID number 25544. Finally, click on the Get Updated TLE Data button. This updated data is from an official site where the information is stored and updated frequently. Note that the software tells you the date and time of the last update for observed orbital elements. Next, click on the Set Parameters and Recalculate Orbit button. You should now see the orbit you requested. You may need to rotate the camera around Earth until you see the spacecraft. You can do this by holding down the right mouse button while moving the mouse. Next, click on the Simulation button above Earth that appears like an analog clock. This forces the simulation time to be the same as your real time. The simulation also starts when you do this. Now rotate the camera around Earth until you see the spacecraft, and then use the mouse to zoom in on it. Watch it for a few seconds to see it moving. This is exactly where the space station is over Earth at your current time. Assuming that you previously entered GPS coordinates and elevation for your own viewing location on Earth, you can now see the azimuth and elevation angles required to see the ISS from your location. These are displayed in the right of your screen. Note that they change with time. Next, click on the More Information and Events button. You now see a new window that shows a significant amount of information about this orbit, including the orbital elements in the upper left corner of this new window. It even tells you when the satellite is in the sun's shadow, which can be important for solar power and solar pressure purposes. Other information includes times for the orbit's apogee, perigee, ascending node, and descending node. If the satellite is observable at your location using the naked eye, i.e., passing overhead at dusk or dawn, you will also see this in the event list. Double-clicking on an event will take the simulation to that time. This window can be kept open while the simulation is running, so you can monitor the real-time position and velocity of the satellite. If the simulation has stopped, run the simulation again while this window is open. After watching the changes for a few seconds, close this window. Verify that the ground track checkbox is checked in the display subgroup box, which is inside the satellite group box. Then, verify that the satellite ground lines checkbox is checked in the display group box. You should now see the ground track for this spacecraft. Finally, change the simulation time span to 9 hours and 33 minutes. Then, click the Tab key and recalculate the orbit. You should now see several ground track lines showing where the satellite will be over Earth in the next 9 hours. If you want to save your orbit project, click on the Save As button and then choose a different name for your project. Do not use New as your project name unless you want to save this as your default orbit. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We will be producing new content in the future, so it is also worth hitting the notification bell. We would love your feedback, so leave a comment in the comment section. Until the next time, goodbye.